in introducing to the speaker. The speaker for the evening is Dr. P.S. Senthil Kumar, and currently he is the principal of PPG Institute of Technology, which is there in Saranampatti. And he holds an engineering degree where he is an MBA and PhD in mechanical engineering. And of course, he also holds an HR and marketing MBA. Prior to being in the education, he has been working in the corporate for more than 7 years. Of course, his research is a Kano model, which is basically a technique. It's a management technique. Apart from his teaching in mechanical engineering and MBA, he is also totally involved in training and placement, which he's been conducting for so many years, where more than 200 companies he is acquainted with more than 4,000 students involved in these such programs. He is also authoring a book on the fundamentals of product design and development, and a book on the topic Amazing Ideas for Young Minds. We await for that, sir. Of course, on a personal note, he is married to Mrs. Tilakamani, who is also an MCA, and blessed with 2 kids, Rohit and daughter Shruti. We welcome you, sir.
So good evening, everybody. It is really nice to see you all here, and so there was a good introduction by the person here. We have been talking about lots of things, and every day we want everyone to be better in various aspects. Maybe in time, in quality, in delivering things, in proper, staying in a good atmosphere, creating an ambience where there would be better quality produced by us. Foreign countries are coming up with a lot of strategies. Foreign countries are very much interested in patenting various components. Every year, thousands of products are being patented by US, Europe, and East Asian countries. Japan, China, Korea, they produce lot of patents. Whereas India, when we take in product design and quality, I can say especially in new product development, we are very much lagging. We are 1.3 billion people, and we are not able to produce what we want. I have taken a survey in each house, what are all the products available made in India. So, in my own house, I have a phone, Samsung phone. I have another phone, Nokia. I have a washing machine, Bosch machine. I have a TV, Samsung television, and various other electronic gadgets, playing things, where everything is coming from external. We are not buying our own product, and our own products are not being manufactured. That is the main reason that India is depending on the other countries for the business. Our India is a market for their business. In fact, for their business and for their development. You say Samsung phone, they have crores and billions of dollars in revenues, especially from India, and every single paisa is going to Korea. Nokia, we do not know where Finland is, but entire money goes to Finland. Like that, cars and other products, and even patenting, importing. So the need for me, I thought when Madam was requesting me to give a lecture on this day for an hour's time, I thought that this would be the best idea. And I was asking about what would be the audience. So there would be from MBA and other areas. It's really nice, great people are here. It's the time to educate the students. It's time to educate our own children to ensure that they are capable of producing smaller parts or manufacturing smaller parts where it becomes ours. Entrepreneurship development is the most. let me come to the point. Today's topic I have chosen, this is quality and time in product design and marketing. There are three aspects here. One is quality, and the second one is time and product design and marketing. Maybe it's a new product development or a product that has to be changed in various forms or upgraded to the best level, and it should be given. So generally you can have it as a new product or as well as the product that is to be upgraded. And again, marketing. Marketing is the biggest strategy where all the US companies and other European companies and East Asian companies are doing. We are failing in marketing. We are failing in marketing our own product. Indirectly, we are every day eating noodles. Where does noodle come from? Basic, maybe in China or somewhere in the East Asian country. So we say Chinese food. Indirectly, marketing is coming in everywhere. What do you want? Chicken Manchurian. Where is the chicken Manchurian came from? Where is chicken 65 came from? So even in the food, Chinese article is there. I don't know English. So the level of influence, that's called as adikamna influence, the level of influence that is created indirectly by the other countries are much more than what India has. We have got scientists, we have got lot of people. About 25% of the people in India have gone abroad, that's called brain drain, and they are all working for some other companies. Silicon Valley has got more number of people, Indians. They are all developing the product for MIT, Cambridge University or various other universities where it is all taken into account and the development is created where revenue is generated. That is more important. When revenue is generated, that country develops. A university is always dependent on the industries in foreign countries. When you say Cambridge University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, other universities, they fund crores of rupees for the development, research and development especially. Apple, you can say, yes, donated crores of rupees, millions of rupees for the development of R&D. There are lots of things that happen. So where we are able to, where we should concentrate is that quality. We have to produce quality products, and time is very much essential. There is always a decline, a maturity and a decline in the every product. Especially the cycle that has become is very short nowadays. When the incandescent lamp was invented by Thomas Alva Edison, another 100 years, 1903 or 1904, another 100 years there was no change in that. So when I could say that the cycle, can I write here?
Yes.
The cycle, see, suppose this is the timeline and there is a curve that goes in the product development. So this is start, maturity and decline. So every product has got a life cycle of this kind. And when you take the timeline, so timeline is this, and there is a gradual increase in the product. So when I say this is the time and this is the product development, right? Product development, the technique and the upgradation, here is the time. So in the time 1903, it was this. Now it is going to maybe 1910, 1920. So slowly the product reaches its level, whereas in the year 2010 or 13, the product goes to the maximum point. So if you take an incandescent bulb, for 100 years there was no change. It was going on. But now what happened? Today, I say today, 2013, right? And 2013, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So in this itself I see a gradual change, especially in electronic products. Electronic products, there is every day there is a change. Today there is one change and tomorrow there is another change with another feature. So this is all because of the development. 1945 or 1943 or even much more before, Samsung was introduced in Korea. I don't know how many of you know. Samsung is a company which was constructed by Lee, and he started it maybe in the year 1925 or so, in that 25, 30. And they were manufacturing the product and they were selling it only in their country and some of the nearby areas. And in the year, it took 45 years or 50 years for the product to be sold. In the year or 60 years, 1995 only we came to know of Samsung. Maybe might be many of the elder people might be knowing. So 1995-93 there was open door policy and things had started changing and Samsung started dumping in the product. Mr. Lee, he had told the persons, one day he visited the factory and he wanted all the rejected products. He took all the rejected products and he dumped it in the football, like, in the open field, and he wanted those things to be burnt, and he burnt it. He told, we want quality product, otherwise the next time when I come, I am going to do the same thing, even if it is for 100 crores of rupees or 100 millions of rupees. They are more concerned about quality. We are not at all concerned about quality. Every aspect, food, you take consumers, you take automobiles, you take. So every now and then, I used to read open page in the Hindu, and yesterday, I think day before yesterday, Sunday's newspaper, there was a really very good article. A person happened to go from India and stay, and she was in London, and she had cut her finger. By mistake she cut her finger, and she was trying to to meet a doctor, and an emergency call. She had made an emergency call, and very politely they approached. She was told that you meet the nurse. Can I meet? She immediately asked, no, it's bleeding too much. Can I meet the doctor? No, it is not possible. You can meet the nurse at this point of time. Whereas in India, we can just run to the nearby place and we can meet the doctor immediately. So one of the procedures, she was writing it in a very nice manner, laughing manner, that it was very humorous. She told the difficulties over there, and in India, she says everything is a process. So in quality, time, in product design and development, there is always, and in marketing, there is always a process involved, there is always a betterment involved, where we have to approach things. Because many of you, if I happen to have more people, I can definitely go in for a lot of models that I had prepared, whereas I think I may somewhere limit to a certain extent. I thought because this may be little technical, highly technical for you. So this is an excellent model, excellence model, where it states about the enablers and the results model. What is this? Enablers and the results. First is innovation, going into the leadership. What is leadership? Leadership plays a major role. Then going to productivity, the people, and then policy and strategy. See here, I was just telling you about policy and strategy, and the partnerships and resources. Then processes, very, very important. When we get into the leadership is very, very important, where we have to maintain certain kind of discipline and quality where we can achieve things. First is the leadership that goes in, and then we come out with lots of. Steve Jobs, you all know very well, he was determined. He was very, he was not a very good student. He was chucked out of the college. He told, there is no use of studying in the college or in the school. I want something to be done, and I have created, I want to create. So he created Apple, and then the rest world speaks. Now the Apple company has got more reserves than the US government. Apple company has more reserves than the US government. So he can, billions of dollars he can give, because that's the thing. Now slowly Samsung is taking up that position and everybody is influenced by Samsung in all various areas. So patent war is already going on. Let us not discuss into that. So enablers, who are the enablers? In order to have an innovation, steady innovation like Steve Jobs, and Tim Cook is the present CEO of Apple, right? And Larry Page, Google. Larry Page is the CEO of Google. So extraordinary thinking, where leadership plays a major role in the development. And go for people, those who are assisting, and the policies and strategies that what they take, and the partnerships and resources what they get from various funding agencies. They are very much determined. Michael Dell is a person who again a dropout from the college, and he started a garage, a computer assembling center in the garage of his house, and that became, now it's a 60 to 70 billion dollar company, and almost in every country Dell is sold. I recently read a book called Direct from Dell. He had a different marketing concept. Why I have to tell you at this point of time is, he had a different marketing concept called direct to the customers. That's what he had written in the book called Direct from Dell. His name is Michael Dell, you all know very well. So he had told, why I should get into a different angles of distribution. Let me get into straight to the customer. And it became very successful. All mocked at, US companies mocked at Dell that how we are going to do without a distribution system. They told no. Then he started and he developed the direct, and he started selling to the people, and the entire money came into his pocket, and he became one of the greatest person ever in the world, I can say. So the processes, the policy and strategy what we adopt, and going in for the processes. What are the innovation processes that we are going to do? Again, quality plays a major role, and time plays a major role. Without time and quality, nothing can be done. Only if we have quality in thinking process. I say 6:30 I am here. The foreigners have got great respect to time. I really respect them. They say 6:30 I am here. 6:25 they will be there. And maybe 6:30 exactly on time. And you say 6:31, they say sorry, I've already gone. Right? So that kind of practice somewhere we should adopt, so that, and also we teach our children or the places wherever we go. That will definitely help in changing the world and the Indian atmosphere especially. Everything we say, everything is late. Wow, 1 hour, no problem. Everything is like that. So let us try to stick on to the timing. And the results. So when the enablers are there, excellent enablers are there, excellent leadership is there, excellent people are there, excellent process is there, the strategies are available, then the results will be quality and excellence. People results. Results are good. Customer results. Society results. You love Samsung phone. Why? Why you love Samsung phone? Because they are doing R&D and the customer is taken care of. Whatever is, maybe it is more than enough for us. I don't know how many of you are using everything what is the features available in Samsung. I am not even sending a message, right? So using a touch phone, I am not sending a message, but still I am crazy of having a Samsung phone. Principally Samsung illa very note vechirukkaru. So the kind of enna sir or nalla phone vaanguங்க sir. So I told, what is the purpose? My purpose is to only listen. Alpe கூப்பிட்டாங்க பேசுவோம், ரைட். மெசேஜ் அனுப்புறதுக்கு அதுல டச் போன்ல ஏனா பி அடிக்குது, பீனா ஏ அடிக்குது. So however we are distracted by the world and the advertisements, marketing what they do. Such a tremendous marketing. Everybody talks of Samsung, everybody talks of Apple. Apple bad, iPad எடுத்துட்டு போனோம்னா people high society ல வந்து அது ஒண்ணு இல்ல, இந்த சேர்மன் சொன்னாரு, இது என்ன வெறும் பாட்டு மட்டும் தான் கேட்டுருக்கிறேன் பத்திக்கு, அது என்ன ஆகுதுன்னே தெரியல. So people don't have time to use so many features, and everybody should decide on என்ன feature நம்மளுக்கு தேவை? What is essential? So many features and nothing is used. Only 2% I am using it. For that I can use a simple Micromax phone for 1000 rupees. அதுவும் வாங்கி வச்சிருக்கேன். Just a 1000 max Micromax phone or 1200 rupees வாங்கிட்டு கேட்கணும், கொஞ்சம் மெசேஜ் அனுப்பணும், finished. Right? இந்த மாதிரி situation இருக்கு. So the people results, society results, all these things, and the key performance results. So when we get into this product development and marketing area, only when those enablers are there, these are the results, which will definitely ensure that we need to produce better things. Engineers have a major impact on cost. Costing engineers சொல்லுவாங்க. It may be little high, கொஞ்சம் highly technical இருக்கும், but still engineers have a major impact on cost. So we go in for the product design as a conceptual and preliminary design. Conceptual and preliminary design. And in that 66% of the cost is taken. So major decisions. Foreigners எல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு மூவி எடுத்தாலும் சரி 3 years they study the story, or at least 1 year they study the story. Then screenplay over 1.5 years. Then choosing places another 1 year. So only after 4.5 years he starts the project. But nowadays animation obviously உட்கார்ந்து முடிச்சிடறாங்க. Generally when you see Ben-Hur, very படங்கள் வருது, you know very well. So those kind of movies are planned in the boardroom, planned very well, excellent planning. So இது இப்படிதான் இருக்கணும். So they plan for a couple of years, they do the story, then script writing. இதே மாதிரி தான் ஒவ்வொன்றும் எல்லாம். Even in making a movie, there are different varieties. நம்ம இதெல்லாம் காமெடின்னு தான் பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? காமெடி ஃபிலிம், ஹாரர் ஃபிலிம், எல்லாம் மசாலா, எல்லாம் ஒரே படம், எல்லாத்தையும் எல்லாம் போடும். ஆனா அங்க அப்படி இல்லை. Horror movie na it's fully horror, comedy na fully comedy, then rest action na fully complete action movies. So only classification இருக்குது. நம்ம அந்த classification வந்து somewhere we are not able to do so. Of course we are striving out. We are very good as master service people. We service other people. அவங்க US காரங்க சொன்னாங்கன்னா okay, I am a software engineer, என்ன செய்யணும்? Okay, coding 1 year உட்கார்ந்து எல்லாம் முடிச்சு சின்சியரா கொடுத்துருவோம். But we don't think what exactly is we are supposed to do beyond that level. So the conceptual preliminary design itself takes 66%. Then we go in for a detailed design development, it takes 80%. And the production construction, it goes, so cost is incurred in this. And the product use and support, all this it goes to 100%. So there is a change in the curve. So there is a change in the curve in the cost, in the ease of change. All these things happens where you will be able to attain. And what is the main thing that I want to tell is the planning is taking major part of the development. So product development, it is taking the major part. That will only help you to come out with the best product. Yes. One example I have taken, Toyota வந்துட்டு lean process, lean product development system. What is lean? Becoming everything, making it simpler, making it very, very simpler and time cost effective. எதுல எடுத்தாலும் precise thinking. ஷர்ட் எவ்வளோ பெருசு வேணுமா? வேண்டாம். ஸோ ஷார்ப் நெக். கார் எவ்வளோ பெருசு வேணுமா? வேண்டாம். மேக் இட் வெரி ஸ்மால். நம்ம இவ்வளோ டீசல் செலவு பண்ணுமா? வேண்டாம். கோ ஃபார் அ ஹையர் கார், லைக் solar powered car or electric powered car. Lean management. Our kitchen is the best lean management. Without our knowing, our mother or wife or all doing, the sisters are all doing a very good lean management in the kitchen. Lean management starts from the kitchen. எப்படின்னா simpler, இப்படி இருக்கு, they are standing, stove is in the front, right? Utensils they take and keep, right? Like a robot. மற்றதெல்லாம் என்னென்ன இருக்கு? எது தேவையோ அதெல்லாம் கட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கிறாங்க. இமீடியட்டா எடுத்து போட்டு here by they pour oil. So the hand movement is there and the maximum time is reduced in that. Maximum time is reduced. 40 minutesல அந்த சமையல் முடிச்சிடுறாங்க. ஆனா நம்ம நீங்களே சமையல் செஞ்சு பாருங்க எவ்வளவு மணி நேரம் ஆகுதுன்னு தெரியும். நான் ஒரு தடவை சமையல் செஞ்சேன். அட்லீஸ்ட் 2.5 hours ஆயிடுச்சு. அது செய்யறதுக்கு 2.5 hours. So the lean management, it starts from the kitchen and everything is like that. Time, product, cost, then material, effective material. உப்பு ஜாஸ்தி போட்டேன்னாங்க சாப்பிட முடியாது. ஆனா அதுவும் கரெக்டா அந்த மெஷர் பண்ணி பிரெயின் ஒர்க்ஸ் அந்த அளவுக்கு. கொஞ்சம் அதிகமா காரம் போட்டேன்னாங்க, ஐயோ நீ காரம் சாப்பாடு காரமா இருக்குது. again lean management comes in. அளவான காரம் போட்டாங்க, அளவான உப்பு, எல்லாமே everything is perfect. then you get a good சமையல், right? so இப்படி இருக்கும்போது they think a customer is asked 1000 questions before the product is being developed. ஒவ்வொரு input எடுக்கிறாங்க. they take every input. ergonomics is taken care. what is ergonomics? the usage of the product. suppose I take this convenient see my finger in the finger அப்படியே இதுல ரெஸ்ட் ஆயிக்கும். இதுல இப்படி இந்த இதுல ஆபரேட் பண்ணலாம். okay, so it's convenient for me to take it. it is not so big or it is not so small. so that is how every product is developed. that's called as ergonomics. ergonomics study. chair எவ்வளவு பெருசா இருந்தா உட்கார முடியாது, chair எவ்வளவு குட்டியா இருந்தாலும் உட்கார முடியாது. so it is all designed accordingly and the lean management is taken. Toyota was doing a big thing, and even maybe 50 years or 20, 40 years, 50 years back, they were implementing this lean management and they were able to produce excellent products where they were a great success. So the skilled people, the process again, and also the tools and technology. What are all the tools used? What are all the computerized things used, machines used, and the process to establish customer defined value to separate value added from waste. Eliminating waste, technical, highly technical, eliminating waste every moment. Japanese do a study process and time management. Every second they keep eliminating the wastage of time, wastage of material, wastage of everything comes, and finally we say 10 minutes of produce பண்ற product 2 minutes of produce பண்ணிடுவாங்க for lesser material or lesser time, more productivity. அதே மாதிரி less salary, wages also. so it's very expensive when you go to foreign countries, and that is the reason all Indians and East Asian people, Indonesians, அதே மாதிரி பாத்தீங்கன்னா Koreans, Chinese are brought into and they are given the work because of low labor wages policies. So these are the things. So load the product, front load the product is a highly technical art. Develop a towering technical competency in all engineers. Fully integrate suppliers into product development system. Building in learning and continuous improvement. So every day there should be an improvement. Every day there should be a thinking process going on where how best we can develop this product in the best way. Build a culture to support excellence and a relentless improvement. Everywhere quality is given a check. Time is given a check. Quality இருக்கணும், time இருக்கணும் within a short time. When one company says ஒரு பம்ப் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த பம்ப் வந்து 10 வருஷமா அதிகம் ஓட்டிட்டு இருக்கா. 11வது வருஷம் வந்து there are so many competitors who have come in, and the 11th year your pump becomes obsolete. And there should be some kind of technology where there should be a proper upgradation from time to time. So time is taken into consideration, R&D is taken into consideration, so everything in a way goes on. Adapt technology to fit people and processes. Adapt technology to fit people and processes. We say high-end technology. Now companies here in Tamil Nadu, in Coimbatore, they are sending people to Japan. They are sending people to China. They are sending people everywhere to learn the technology, how fast they are able to adapt themselves. But in the slowness in that we have to develop and go ahead. So Toyota was doing a very good lean engineering, lean management system where every single wastage was eliminated. Wastage was eliminated and the whole engineering was taken and they were implementing it in the industry to produce excellent results, as well as business was excellent, marketing was excellent, and that all went off. Success depends on the planning. When we don't plan things, we may not be successful. We are all only using the products, we are not creating the products. Most of us, we are all only using, India is only using the product, we are not creating the product. Even if we create, there are so many bureaucratic problems where we are unable to thrive out in the market. That is another big thing. So beginning of the life cycle, so conceive, design and implement. When we talk about product development, these are all the cycles that come in. They are all talking about the technological, economical, political, social and natural. Everything is involved in to bring a final result of the product. If the product is not, not in the market, there is some reason. If the product is very well sold in the market, there is some reason. If the product is average also, there is some reason. So every reason. So cause and effect diagram they put for every move they put the cause and effect diagram. This is the effect. This is the effect. This is the cause. This is the effect. This is the cause. What is the cause? They analyze. Even painting a house also, they analyze. Oh, what is it? It comes off, it peels off. Then they say how many years after it got peeled off. Why? Is the sunlight, what is the temperature? Average temperature. What is the rainfall? Everything they calculate and finally they come up with a solution. Every cause and effect diagram is calculated and they are making. So they are very precise in their quality. So creative architecture trade studies is there to create and the process information, so choosing and process information and design. Now we have previously they had the process of designing, breaking things and again making things. Now everything software has come in and they have to, they can use the virtual method of designing. You need not break. It's a destructive testing, non-destructive testing. So destructive testing, but here we just analyze, we plan and we execute. We see how the product is in 2 dimension, in 3 dimension, in 4 dimension, any dimension we see the product and we say, yes, this is the final product and we go for the prototyping. We prototype the product, then finally get into the making of the product, selection of material and selection of the process and the final thing happens. And how long it takes, that is another good thing. So this is some the system thing and manufacturing assembly integration, all this will help you out to know modeling simulation experiments, design technique optimization, that's all highly, seems to be a little more technical. So optimization also happens especially in mechanical engineering. Optimized studies, what is the best optimum level, right? So it is neither plus or not minus, optimum level. Optimum is the best level. So accepted level, best level, where this optimization takes place. Optimization studies go on and in various areas. I think types of flexibilities and their linkage. Again, the continuation of the previous slide, it gets into the component or basic flexibilities and the system flexibilities and aggregate flexibilities. The organizational structure, it happens in the way machine, material handling and operation. The process, routing, product, volume and expansion. The program, production, market. So when we talk about this, the process and routing and product will always help to get into the volume what we are supposed to produce. The volume what we are supposed to produce again will be into this. And expansion. in a category, suppose you say, put a car, you have got product A, B, C, D. It will not be the same for all years together. You say model, this model, and in the same thing there will be another model. So 4 models will be there in the same car, which has got different features. So that one guy says, oh, this is better. Another guy says this is better. One is with only with the petrol variant. The other one is diesel variant, and it is a petrol and the gas variant. Like this, there are the combination of features are there where it is easy for us to get and they attract people, and the expansion takes place in the kind of stages where we go in for. Program, production, marketing. Again coming to the market. Even in new product development, even before planning or at the time of planning, we go for the market study. Market study is very important. The customer says, oh, this economics, this color is not good. Okay, put this color. Okay, that is not good. This is good. So a feedback study is taken from the market and they say what customer wants. So the product development is done in terms of this along with the customer feedback and what should be the end product. What should be the end product. Only at the time of product development itself, they will come to a conclusion. This is what this should be happening. I think this is going. Yes, stages of new product development process. The first goes in for idea generation, the internal idea generation. Somebody says an idea. நம்ம ஜென்ரலாவே முதல்ல ஐடியா சொன்னா பிடிக்காது, யாருமே பிடிக்காது. ஜென்ரலி சார் இந்த ஐடியா நல்லா இருக்கு, பையா நீ சும்மாரியா, நான் பார்க்குறேன், இந்த ஓனர் ஆஃப் தி கம்பெனி, ஐ நோ வாட் டு டூ, அதுலயே பிடிச்சிருவாங்க. ஸோ half of the 75%, 80% is going on like that. They never bother. சார் இது நல்ல ஐடியா சார், அப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கலாம். So this is what is happening most of the time. Idea generation we should accept and the internal R&D. One is internal resources, research and development, and from people, and external. So from who all they take customers, competitors who are manufacturing a similar kind of product, competitors, and then distributors. Distributors are there. They might be somewhere selling a similar kind of product. From the distributors they take the ideas and suppliers. So all these things, they are all taking various inputs and then go for the idea generation. And second stage is idea screening. Screening of ideas. Which is good, which is bad, which is far better, which the customer likes, which may not like. So this is the kind of idea screening that happens in every stage. Everything. You take when you implement all this, even in our life system, definitely we will develop. I say 8:30 I should be there in the college, I will be there in the college. There is no saying that, I am late every day, I am coming only at 8:35 a.m. or 8:40 a.m. Right? So when these things are very much important, we should really understand that timing is very, very important in every aspect, in every life. You say 8:30 I am there, 8:30 I am there. There is no saying I can go by 9 o'clock. I can go by 10:30 also, but nobody is going to bother. But I will be there at 8:30, ensuring that others also should follow, should be on line and should come on time. And concept development and testing. So we develop the concept in product design and we go for the testing process. So testing, it may be, literally we say manual testing, or you can say, virtual testing. These kind of tests also happen. Marketing strategy and our stage 4 we go for the marketing strategy. What are all the strategies? How we are going to frame, how we are going to come out with a good idea where we can market our product. Everybody in foreign countries, especially in USA, they become entrepreneurs. The main reason I took this topic is I thought more MBAs will be here, students. The reason for taking this topic is to tell them that more entrepreneurship development is essential in our country. Every single product, ஒரு பென்சில் தயாரிக்கிறதா ஒரு பென் தயாரிக்கிறதா தயாரிங்க. Rather than, let us not. In foreign countries, everyone becomes an entrepreneur. If you take somebody in life, they will start at share trading, share broking, or the financial, something they do. That is not in us. That is not in us. Very young stage, 20, 25, 23, இதுலயே வந்து ஒரு கம்பெனி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். இது ஒரு கம்பெனி. Now it is coming up in software industries especially, but not in major other concerns. We are all workaholics. Indians are workaholics. கொடுத்த வேலையை கண்ணியமா கரெக்டா செஞ்சுட்டு அப்பா அந்த நாள் காலையில் நிம்மதியா போய் பேப்பர் படிச்சோமா, சாப்பிட்டோமா, தூங்குறோமா, டிவி கொஞ்ச நேரம் பார்த்து அழுதோமா, அது இருக்கு நிறைய விஷயங்கள். So we are not thinking. நிறைய ஷார்டேஜஸ் இருக்குது. இந்தியாவில் பிசினஸ் பண்ணாம எதுவே கிடையாது. So nowadays booming software companies, .com companies are coming, and young entrepreneurs are recognized by CII and NASCOM. They are giving awards to all these people, especially in the training area, training of the students and small software companies and BPO companies. Many of them have taken and they are coming up, and not in the industrial sector, manufacturing sector. When talking about this, I remember that Chinese are the best in their manufacturing. When I order a Dell computer, it is coming from China. When I order anything else, it is coming from China. Most of the products are developed in manufactured in China, whereas in India, we are not up to the manufacturing capacity. We are all service-oriented people. We are all software-oriented people, service-oriented, service industries. We are all working service industries. சொன்னாலே கரெக்டா செஞ்சு முடிச்சுட்டு அப்படியே போய் நம்ம நிம்மதியா இருந்தையா வேற ரிஸ்க் இருக்காது விரும்பாத நம்ம மக்கள். இப்ப நிறைய வந்து யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் இதை சொல்லி 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 என்னாச்சு, CIA is giving fund, a lot of industries are giving fund where startup companies have come in. That's called as virtual venture capital. VC சொல்லுவோம். Venture capital is given by a lot of industries and big companies like Infosys, TCS, CTS. For a startup, small company startup பண்ணீங்கன்னா they will give funding. They will provide venture capital, maybe 10 lakhs or 5 lakhs depending on your project. And media is coming up with lot of innovative programs like product development or something new, and they are honoring those people. India is again is ahead in the service industry, but not in manufacturing. In Varagadam, I had been to Varagadam several times. I can see about 3,000 acres is allotted for industrial purpose. Every damn company of the world is there. Every company is there in that place. I don't know how many of you have you ever visited? Anybody who visited Varagadam, this place? No. Please go and see the mammoth infrastructure developed there, and 3,000 acres is being allotted. So it takes a long time. I used to walk and see each and every company. Every company manufactures different kinds of products, and it is all exported. It's all exported. Government has created a lot of facilities for the people to set up shops, and most of the shops, that means what? Industries, and most of the industries are taken by the foreign people and not the Indians. Only majority, a kind of policy, low policy இருக்கும். Papers move on. In China, you can start one company within a week's time. All legal documents, it's a single window system. All legal documents will be cleared in one single window. But whereas we have to run from pillar to post to find out people, and all கண்டுபிடிக்க 6 மாசம் ஆயிரும். அந்த ஆபீஸை கண்டுபிடிக்க 6 மாசம் 7 மாசம் ஆயிரும். ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் ஆளை கண்டுபிடிச்சு அவரை கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு பயங்கரமான வேலைகள்லாம் பண்ணாங்க. Whereas it is not like that in foreign countries. அங்க வந்து single window system. If a business start a business, na bank will come and stand in your doorstep and they will give, come and take 5 lakhs to business and show productivity, show result. Their product. China is the first one to export calculators. 85 to 88, 89 PhD Tech. அப்போ வந்து FX 400 calculator, 380 to 400 calculator. அது அப்படியே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அது வந்து ரொம்ப அப்படியே தங்க மாதிரி பாதுகாப்பு. ஸோ இட் இஸ் ஆல் மேனுஃபேக்சர்ட் பை சைனீஸ் ஒன்லி. அப்போ அந்த அளவுக்கு அன்னைக்கே வந்து அது வந்து ஒரு குடிசை தொழிலா இருந்தது. இட்ஸ் அ காட்டேஜ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி. இட்ஸ் அ காட்டேஜ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி தேர். யூ ஜஸ்ட் திங்க் why we were unable to get into that semiconductors. Even now we don't have any semiconductor company in India, right? So small products எல்லாமே அவுட் ஸ்டேஷன். அந்த காலத்திலேயே வாங்கியிருப்பீங்க பிலிப்ஸ் ரேடியோ. பிலிப்ஸ் எந்த ஊரு? ஃபாரின் கண்ட்ரி. எல்லாமே ஃபாரின். நம்ம வீட்டுல வந்து எதுதான் வந்து இந்தியன் மேக்கர் ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை. அப்ப ரெவென்யூ எங்க போகுங்க? ஃபாரினுக்கு தான் போகும். நம்மளுக்கு வராது. இந்தியா will be still a poor country, but only external revenues. அவன் பார்த்து நம்ம வந்து ஒரு $200 billion கடன் கொடுக்குறாரு இந்தியாவுக்கு. It's all our money. Every house has you would have spent the reserves, gold. நீ பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்தியாவில தான் வந்து பயங்கரமான ரிசர்வ்ஸ் இருக்குது, unknown reserves. If we count in each house, we will be having minimum of 15 to 20 pounds இருக்குங்களா? A minimum of 15 to 20 pounds. So that means throughout India, 1.34 billion people are there, and maybe about 770 to 80 crores of families are there. Think what would be the revenue generated. இதெல்லாம் ஒரு ப்ரொடக்டிவா இருந்தா யூஸ்ஃபுல். I told my wife, இது செயின் வாங்கி போட்டு இட்ஸ் a waste of time, இது waste of money அப்படின்னா வெளியிலே நடமாட முடியாது. So that social respect, social they expect, இவ்வளோ பெரிய நகையெல்லாம் போட்டு போனாலும் ஒரு பெரிய ஆள் போட்டு இருக்குது அப்படின்னு நினைச்சுக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி social respect is being taken into consideration in India, especially in South India. அதனால வந்து நம்ம நிறைய பாதிக்கப்படுறோம். So we have to teach our families very clearly that what is our notion, what is our aim. படிக்கணும்னா படிக்கணும். So this is the, we have to teach them very clearly. We have to make them sense all this and understand all this and go accordingly. So the business analysis. So marketing strategy and development. Development goes on, marketing strategy goes on, and they are talking about quality. Quality is also in the mind where they can produce the best result. And business analysis. Another team does the business analysis. Cost, எப்படி இருக்கணும்? Sales, how to do the sales, how to approach the person. Now Apple and Samsung are fighting to have a 15% cashback, right? Every day you are seeing it in the newspaper. 15% cashback offer. And then they say, Apple says the next day, 17% cashback offer. And they are introducing EMI. என்னென்னமோ பண்ணி பார்க்கறாங்க, and they are making us get the product. They are making us get the product. They say everybody. So this is the strategy what we are working out, and the cost and the profit projections. Analysis, business analysis. I want to chinna, I happen to know, I forgot this, I think King Sharath Arotra. He is an IIM guy, and he started making idlis. He is exporting idlis. Sorry? Food King Chennai. I was Pune based. My mother is an idli maker. Every day வீட்டில் வந்து இட்லி செஞ்சு கொடுப்பாங்க. சாதாரண இட்லி செஞ்சு அங்கே பக்கத்து இட்லி எல்லாம் அந்த சேல்ஸ் ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு இது. And this guy happened to learn BCom something and then got into IIM. After IIM he got graduated. See, especially from IIM, you can see everybody becoming entrepreneurs. Everybody becoming entrepreneurs. BCom தான், பட் IIM-ல படிச்ச ஒரு postgraduate diploma முடிச்சுட்டு they are not giving MBA. They give only postgraduate business administration, and everybody is taught to become entrepreneurs. So he thought, why can't I do the same what my mother was doing, feeding. Idli சுட்டு export பண்றாரு. இட்லி செஞ்சு export பண்றாரு. கோடிக்கணக்கா சம்பாதிக்கிறார். He says that it's a very simple thing. Even an ordinary man, அதுக்கு போய் IIM-ல படிக்கணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை. So the level of understanding. My relation was there. This guy was working in a canteen for 150 rupees, 200. 5 years அப்படியே கஷ்டப்பட்டு ஓட்டணும். Then after that he thought, why can't I do the same business? இதே இட்லி தான். இன்னைக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 2-3 இடத்துல வீடு வாங்கிட்டாரு. அப்படியே So the strategy, he is also an entrepreneur. Munyandi Vilas chain of hotels, we are talking about Walmart chains of hotels. Munyandi Vilas is also, Murugan Idli is also chain of hotels. They are started everywhere. They are going in every city there is a Murugan Idli and a chain of hotels. So there they are taught to become entrepreneurs most of the time. Small thing, just do a business. Get to know of what is the real work of it, real product of it. Then analyze it. Market analysis, do the market analysis and then the business analysis. Then go ahead. Then go for the product development, prototyping and testing. So in the prototyping and testing, they make the product. What is the process? The machine all this stuff they do. And the testing is done after the first product. So prototype, after making the prototype, they see the size of it. What is the space occupied? This is the space occupied. I study the space. Oh, this is comfortable. Can I reduce it or can I lengthen it? Right? There is the rectangular width size in the study and they go for the prototype and testing of the product. At the testing, there is a functional product. The product development that is called as a functional product. So it functions accordingly as such. So what are all the things available? Everything they do in the, suppose the key should be of this size. The mouse should be of this size. There should be a mouse pad. There should be all these things are coming into and we make it a full product, a functional product. So functional product with all things they have it. And test marketing. So they go for the test marketing, test drive, like almost test drive. They give a car, test drive to photo. So the part number so we say test drive, like the test marketing. They take or manufacture 100 products, right? 100 components or 100 products, functional product, and they give it to the people of different age group. So demographic and all these things, they say 10 to 15 age group, college student group, elderly people group, all this they take this decision, test marketing, and they get the feedback and find out what exactly can be done. So there are three kinds of test. MBA I explain, but I am limiting certain things. Standard products, standard test marketing, and that has got different. Controlled test marketing. What is controlled test marketing? For a controlled environment. Standard na idu oru piece kuttruvom alla get the feedback. It's a controlled test marketing in separate demographic or separate age group. We select, it's a controlled test marketing. And we go for a simulated test marketing. Again, projections. Product, everything is, we are visualizing, right? So simulated, we simulate it. Simulate, no, we just think and say, this month I have to sell 200 pumps. This month I have to sell 300 pumps. So what I am supposed to do? Simulated, simulate and aim this commercialization. So marketing goes off, then commercialization comes in. If I sell 100 pumps every month, what will be my commercialization? 20 people are working for me, so I have to give them the salary, I have to give them the maintenance cost, I have to provide them some additional benefits, fringe benefits. I have to have a separate shed, I have to give the rent, I have to pay the taxes, I have to pay additional, I have to pay the rent. All these things, there are so many things, variables involved, and fringe benefits involved where we take care of our employee, PF kudukrom, ESI kudukrom. So all this comes in, and after that, what is your net profit? When everything goes on similar, simultaneously, stage by stage, or according to plan, then we develop a very good product where we can definitely launch, and it will become an excellent and successful product, and our product will be one of the best in the world, or you can say at least in the nearby places. So these stages will definitely help you. They are the same thing, idea generation. Even if you want to put your child in one school, you have to do the idea generation work first. In the school, ever close are in the traveling time, right? For the child who does not, who should not bother about coming back home. So both are employed now. So all these things are idea generation. From idea generation, it goes leaps and bounds, and finally we come to a conclusion. Oh, 3 kilometers, get the fees over. All these things we finalize it, and then we come to a conclusion. This is the best place for my daughter or son to study. Idea generation. Everything is idea generation. Then idea screening. And the school in the school screen button. Screening is again lean management is working here and without your knowledge. Lean management is working without your knowledge. Elimination of waste. This helps you to pinpoint clearly what you require. This is US Leo, Europe Leo, Japan Leo. I heard one of my friend, my brother-in-law's friend, he was working in Bricol, and he had completed 10 years of service, and he was deputed to Japan. He went to Japan, and first in exercise, but what they have told me, the guy told me, the very first day after introduction, they gave 100 nails, small nails put them. A wooden block was given. So every 3 centimeter or 1 centimeter, 7 mm or 6 mm, some measurement they gave. Exactly nail it in the wooden block. This is the one all the value. Yet 10 is a BE engineer working for 10 years in Bricol, and he went there. The first job was to be very precisely given. Hands-on experience. How they learn? Hands-on experience. So he had to nail, sit and nail. That means precision எதிர்பார்க்கலாம். ஒவ்வொரு இதுலயும் precision எதிர்பார்க்கலாம். நம்ம சொல்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்மளால செய்ய முடியுமா? நான் 8:30 எல்லாத்தையும் வர சொல்றேன். எங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் 2000 பேர் படிக்கிறாங்க. நான் 8:30 போக முடியுமா? நான் செக் பண்ணுவேன். When I am able to go at 8:30, maybe age is there, but still, when I go at 8:30, then I can definitely command my students to come at 8:30. So, hands-on experience is a must. They gave this one very engineer, nail it properly, 7 mm gap, so, whereas the Japanese was able to do much more better in maybe 3-4 hours. No precision. This is quality. This is time. This is quality. This is time. It's acceptable. It should be implemented for every aspect of the movement in our life. And I think another marketing strategies. Am I boring you, sir? Already. Okay. So marketing strategies. This is the introduction stage. Product again. I'm coming to the product price. Let me cut it short in another 5 minutes. I don't want to take too much time. So introduction stage. So we're talking about the product and the stages of the product development. Either it's a new product or the product that has been existing and you're going to create or do more. Now going for the marketing strategy. So quality time in marketing. That is again important. Product. Offer a basic product and pricing. What's the price? Costing of the product and distribution of the product. So you see, Samsung has opened stores everywhere. Apple has not opened stores, right? Can you see Apple stores? Only in Fun Mall and other 1 or 2 places they have got Apple stores. Whereas in Samsung, every nook and corner, or at least I think 10 to 20 shops will be there in Coimbatore alone, I believe. So they are setting up shops everywhere, and the distribution. So build a selective distribution for a marketing strategy. This is very important. Where is Korea and where are we? The next level is a Commonwealth Games. Commonwealth Games. Corruption. எங்கேயோ யூகேல வந்து ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு டேபிள் போட்டுட்டு அவர் கரெக்ஷன் பண்றாரு இல்லைங்களா? So like this, Seal is such a small country, very precise, very precise. Everybody wants to work. It was, it was almost, it was, complete, Korea was smashed by these two countries, USA and I can say Russia. One supported the other supported, and a war was going on, right? But Korea had come up and they have created a record and they wanted every product. Hyundai car. Korea, it's manufactured by Korea. நிறைய products, நிறைய networking products, நிறைய cables, networking system, and the best mold. Anybody working from industry, plastic injection molding industry? நீங்க இருக்கீங்களா? Korean mold, ரொம்ப famous. Korean mold, பயங்கர கிளாஸான mold. All that, plastic molds.
And also they are very strong in toys manufacturing.
Toys manufacturing. Toys manufacturing. Oh, such a small country. இப்படி சொல்லி தான் எஜுகேட் பண்ணாங்க. இப்படியே சொல்லி இது நம்மளுக்கு முக்கியம். Our country should develop. This is how we have to work. Workaholics, precise manufacturing systems. Everything is, automated. பயங்கரமான technology. They were able to do 2 Olympics, whereas 1.3 billion people, and we, of course, length and breadth 2,500 kilometers, length and breadth 2,500 kilometers, we are not able to produce, medalists, as well as we are not able to produce, we are not able to organize any program in India is because of lack of quality, lack of time, and not corruption, and not being thinking precisely. Idea generation, we are not allowed to do that. And the sales promotion, heavy expenditures to create trial, heavy expenditures. Instead of big money they are investing in the expenditure in the sales promotion. So a lot of sales promotion happens, and every minute or second, you can say every half an hour, you can see twice advertisements, right? But whereas we are not able to do so, maybe in another, as Dr. Abdul Kalam was telling, 2020, maybe we become one of the superpowers. But still, if we are going in the snail pace, we may not be able to achieve what he thought and what he dreamt. But in every area we are developing, but still we need to be more precise, and still we need to be more punctual, regular, sincere in every aspect to achieve results. Otherwise, discipline is very much important, where we are to be tamed in that area. Then only we can drive out. Because we are all becoming slowly addicted to our gadgets. Ellame addicted to gadgets. So we are not thinking. அந்த காலத்துல எல்லா புக்கெல்லாம் படிக்க வேண்டியதா இருந்தது. எல்லா புக்கும் படிச்சு 10th standard வரும்போது you are able to mug up at least 10 or books. That is the reason, software industry people are thriving out in Western countries. எதா இருந்தாலும் அப்படியே கிளீனா ஒரு இது பண்ணி நிறைய வால்யூம்ஸ் புக்ஸை நம்மளால பண்ண முடியும். இதே ஃபாரின்காரன் வந்து அப்படி இல்லை. கால்குலேட்டர் எடுப்பான், கம்ப்யூட்டர் எடுப்பான். ஸோ தே டோன்ட் ஹேவ் தி மெமரி கெப்பாசிட்டி. வி ஹேவ் தி மெமரி கெப்பாசிட்டி. அது இப்போ போயிட்டு இருக்கு. We are not able to memorize certain things because gadgets have started ruling us. What is 5 into 20 na udane calculate. What is 20 to 20 na udane calculate. So பியாச்சனல்னா ஆனா இதே elderly people கேட்டிங்கனா அவங்க மனக்கணக்கு அப்படியே போட்டு இதான் டோட்டல் ஒரு 200 நம்பர்ஸ் கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா கரெக்டாக டோட்டல் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. நம்மளால பண்ண முடியுமா? முடியாது. ஏன்னா we are all ruled by the gadgets. இதெல்லாம் பெரியவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் நல்லா தெரியும். So when we are finding it very difficult to cope up with one side technology, another side pressure from various angles, information flow, data flow is tremendous now. ஒரு செகண்ட் ஒரு மொபைல் ஒரு தடவை ஒரு 10 நிமிஷத்துக்கு ஒரு தடவை மெசேஜ் வந்துட்டே இருக்குது. என்ன மெசேஜ் வருதோ என்னமோ வந்துட்டே இருக்கான மெசேஜ். எத்தனை நீங்க சார் எத்தனை நாளைக்கு எத்தனை தடவை இந்த மொபைலை பார்ப்பீங்க? countless. Countless. ஒரு நாளைக்கு சராசரி ஒரு 100 தடவை இந்த மொபைல் பார்ப்பீங்களா? 100 தடவை. ஒரு நாள் கவுண்ட் பண்ணி பாருங்க சார், எத்தனை தடவை இந்த மொபைல் வந்து இப்படி பெட்ல இருக்கும்போது தொட்டு பாக்குறீங்க? இந்த மொபைல் எத்தனை தடவை இந்த மொபைல் நீங்க பாக்குறீங்கன்னா, அப்போ become slaves to the gadget. வீட்டுல பேசுறதுல போன்ல தான் பேசுறோம். அப்ப அவன் $1 பில்லியன் சம்பாதிக்காம எங்க இருப்பான்? வீட்டுல பேசுறது அந்த காலையில ஸ்கூலுக்கு போனோம்னா சாயந்தரம் வந்து அப்பா அம்மாவோட பேசுறான். இப்ப என்ன பண்றோம்னா போய் முதல்ல ஸ்கூல்ல உட்கார்ந்து ஸ்கூல்ல காலேஜ்லயோ கம்பெனிலயோ உட்கார்ந்து அப்புறம் அது என்னாச்சு இது என்னாச்சு இப்படிதான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். So all that we have to talk in the at home, what are we doing? We are talking over phone. எடுத்தான சாப்பிட்டியா? அதெல்லாம் தேவையில்லை. So come to the point now. என்ன வேணும்? ஃபாதர் ஃபோன் பண்ணுவார் அடிக்கடி. என்ன விஷயம் சொல்லுங்க. ஒரே பாயிண்ட் என்ன? ஒரு விஷயம் இல்ல, தேங்க்யூ, அவ்வளவுதான். அதனால நீங்க அதிகமா பேச பேச என்ன ஆகுது? அவதான் சம்பாதிச்சிட்டு. அதனால என்ன வீட்டுல பேசணுமோ அதை கம்ப்ளீட்டா பேசி முடிச்சு சரிங்க போயிட்டு வரங்க காலையில சாயந்தரம் வந்து அவ்வளவுதான். இது எல்லா விஷயம் நம்ம ஜெனரலா அன்னோயிங்லி திஸ் இஸ் ஹேப்பனிங். இது நோயிங் இல்ல, அன்னோயிங்லி நம்மளுக்கே தெரியாம வந்து நம்மளே வந்து அடிக்ட் ஆயிடும். ஒரு 200 முறை இந்த மொபைல் பார்க்க வேண்டியது, ஒரு 200 மொபைல் இந்த மொபைல் தான், இது ஒரு மொபைல் இதையும் பார்க்க வேண்டியது. இது பார்த்தா நம்ம மைண்ட் எங்க வேலை செய்யுங்க? பாதி நேரம் வேலை செய்யாது. ஐ எம் வெரி ஷுர் அவ்வளவு டிவி அது அடுத்த ஒரு பெரிய வீட்டுக்குள்ளேயே முடிக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு சாதனம், குடும்பத்தை முடிக்கக்கூடிய சாதனம் ஒண்ணு கேட்டீங்கன்னா அந்த டெலிவிஷன். முதல்ல நல்லதுக்காக வந்து படைச்சாங்க. whereas now it has become a product of where we should not use it. வெவ்வேறு விதமான தேவையற்ற இன்புட்ஸ், ஃபேமிலிக்குள்ளே தேவையற்ற இன்புட்ஸ் வந்து அத்தனையும் வர்றது வந்து மீடியா. மேக்சிமம் வந்து இங்கிலீஷ் சேனல் நிறைய இந்த நேஷனல் ஜியோகிராபி அந்த ஹிஸ்டரி சேனல் அதெல்லாம் இருந்தா அது இப்ப தமிழ்ல கொண்டு வந்தான். எல்லாம் தமிழ்ல வந்துருச்சு. இங்க வேற டைலாகே வேற ஆயிடுச்சு. அவன் வந்து அழகா சொல்லியிருப்பான். தமிழாக்க வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா வேற டைலாக், நம்ம வடிவேல் டைலாகோ அல்லது அந்த விவேக் டைலாகோ அந்த மாதிரி கொண்டு வந்து நம்ம வந்து திங்க் பண்ண விட மாட்டேங்கிறோம். So sales promotion, heavy expenditures to create all this. Maturity stage. So what is that? After they are spending so much and diversified brand and models. I was telling you about like diversified brands and models. Models, 4 model, 5 model, 10 model வச்சிருப்பான். அதுல எது சூஸ் பண்ணனா இப்ப கஸ்டமர் ஓரியன்டேஷன் வரவே மாட்டாங்க. ஸோ இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் சார், அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் சார், இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் சார். ஸோ ஒரு ரேஞ்சில் வந்து 6 இது இருக்கும் மாடல்ஸ். ப்ரைஸ் set to match or beat competition, set to match the pricing. Distribution, build more intensive distribution. So Samsung is doing a very good job in intensive distribution. Advertising, stress brand differences and benefits. Stress na enna irunga brand differences. Apple illada Samsung, adil illada idil, Nokia illada idil. So stressing brand differences and benefits. What are all the benefits you get? Internet, email, அது இது என்னமோ இருக்குது. But we are only limited, very limited use பண்றது. Sales promotion, increase to encourage brand switching. Increase, இதுதான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான். Increase to encourage brand switching. Nokia is down now, it's gone. Why? They did not do a good product development. Good innovation. There was no R&D. அதனால Nokia is gone now. Nokia is in crutches now. Whereas Samsung has taken over because they continuously do the branding. அதுதான். Increase to encourage brand switching. அதுவும் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கான். Nokia ஒரே செட்ல நான் தான் உலகத்திலே வந்து அப்படின்னு இருந்தான். But now Nokia is nowhere. Right? You all know Nokia is company எங்க இருக்குங்க? Finland எங்க இருக்குன்னே தெரியாது. It's one of the coldest countries in the world and very less populated. நிறைய கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்காங்க. Then the maturity stage, all these things happen. And in the decline stage, phase of product or a phase of weak items. What are all the weak items that we face? Then pricing, cut pricing. Samsung is doing now. Internet technology partner, cut pricing, 15% cashback offer and on. People are going and buying it. Still they are profitable. Still they are profitable. 28,000 rupees, 15% 2,800 plus 1,400, right? So 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 rupees coming out. Still they are able to make a good profit. Distribution, use selective distribution, phase out unprofitable outlets. And advertising, reduce to level needed to retain hardcore loyalists. Reduce to level needed to retain hardcore loyalists. So in the advertising strategy of it, it's a very big strategy where we have to really understand the market and start advertising the way. And brand equity in the economic times or brand equity and creating brand. Where we went wrong in the year 2012, branding year. Where we went wrong or 3 months back I happened to read the article, Economic Times. Economic Times is a very good magazine, the newspaper. Economic Times is a very good to understand economics of India as well as of companies. It's very, very important. That will ensure that your thinking is always in economics and also becoming an entrepreneur. And the Economic Times of the Tavaran Pading. And reduce to minimal level sales promotion after the decline stage. When you think that this product is not moving, what you have to do? Again, you should not think that you have to invest crores of rupees in the advertisement. So the decline stage, reduce the minimal level. All these things are there. And yeah, that's it. I think I have spoken enough about the quality, time in product, design and marketing. Technology, technical but very restricted. A few MBAs and MBAs not here. Anyway, I will get a good time to address them also. Now I used to address, I have addressed so many 300, 400 addresses. Almost, I address minimum of 300 to 200 people. So it's not that, colleges I address PE students, ME students, MBA students, diploma students, education, all these things. Various angles of how to educate these people, where they can go and implement at home and find a good solution for the development of himself as well as the development of his family. Yeah. And this juncture, I sincerely thank the CMA Management Association for giving me this opportunity to address you people. I really am happy. It's really I am happy, and I thank I also thank Madam for inviting me to give a guest lecture on quality, time in product design and marketing. Thank you very much. To do a startup immediately when they are doing in the college itself.
College itself, they
have to start. This is the best idea I can give. The very first year or second year, they should try with doing some of the things what he likes and which does not have much of investment. Then he can try it out and start making. In our college, what we have done is we have entertained the students to make solar projects, solar power panels, solar lights, and we distribute it to the villages, or I can say huts where there is no electricity. So we are doing this and we are ensuring யாராவது கேளுங்க, மோட்டர்ல என்ன ஷாப்ட் என்ன மெட்டீரியல், இந்த கியர் இருக்குது என்ன மெட்டீரியல், பிராஸா அலுமினியமா என்னது காஸ்டிங்கா கேளுங்க, பாதி பேருக்கு தெரியாது. Whereas our India, Tamil Nadu is the Coimbatore is the leading in sending manufacture of pump and motor. நிறைய பேருக்கு தெரியாது. So we have to tell them. And children also every time is a keep quiet man, keep quiet. கம்முனரு, ஏதாவது கேட்டாலும் கம்முனரு, ஏதாவது கேட்டா கம்முனரு. அது ஒன்றும் டெவலப் ஆக மாட்டாங்க. ஸோ அவங்க கேட்குற கேள்விகள்லாம் நீங்க பதில் சொல்லுங்க, உங்களுக்கே ஒரு புதிய உலகத்துக்கு போன மாதிரி இருக்கும். When you answer the questions of small children itself, you feel that as if you have gone to some other world. My son asked why the moon is hanging, why it is not falling. I told it is because of gravity. Gravity அப்போ நம்ம உலகத்துல என்ன நடக்குது? The next question. Why it is not dashing with the world? So it has got its own circle from gravity and the anti-gravity, அது இதுன்னு சொல்லி. So every time they ask lot of questions. அந்த ஒரு சின்ன வயசுல அப்படி இப்படி சொல்லி ஏமாத்திடுவோம், ஏதாவது சொல்லி அப்படியே ஓட்டிடுவோம். Then we don't give the correct answers, right? Sometimes only we give correct answers. Then 6 years 7 years ஆகும்போது என்ன, அவன் ஏதாவது காம்பனன்ட் எடுத்து அப்படியே பார்ப்பான், கம்ப்யூட்டரா இழுத்து பார்ப்போம் ஏதாவது வருதா வரலையான்னு. So some kind of thing. And what we do, we whack them. கம்ப்யூட்டர் பார்த்துன்னா அட்டி நிறுத்திடுவான், அவ்வளவுதான். So this is what is generally happening in all houses. அதெல்லாம் சிலதெல்லாம் you give them, let them see what is the product. My son asked, in the car குள்ள என்ன இருக்குங்க அப்படின்னா, engine இருக்குது. Open the bonnet, I want to see that engine, what it is. I opened it and showed it. இதுதான் engine, இதுதான் engine. Of course I didn't remove the cylinder at all. அப்புறம் பக்கத்துல ஒரு ஒர்க் ஷாப், அந்த ஒர்க் ஷாப்ல போய் அது என்ன பண்ணா, இதுதான் engine, இப்படிதான் ஓடும், அப்படி ஓடும் அப்படின்னா then he is off. So like this we have to make them ask questions. அப்பதான் அந்த இன்க்யூசிட்டிவ் டெவலப் ஆகும். இல்லைன்னா அந்த டெவலப்மெண்ட்டே இருக்காது. நிறைய வீடுகள்ல நம்ம என்ன செய்யறோம்னா எல்லாத்தையும் கம்பெனரு இதேதான். ஸோ இப்படியே போயிட்டு இருக்குது வாழ்க்கை. Anyway, thank you. Any other questions?
Just want to add one point. Yes. What you made regarding this TV. I happened to visit one of the visitors, one of my friends or somebody. He visited Tirunelveli during that Girivalam. And after going through some distance, he came to a small tea shop to have. In that bench, another foreigner, because there are a lot of foreigners, another foreigner came and sat by his side, and he also wanted to have it.
Okay.
And he was just looking at the TV. And all the tea shops it is covered.
Yeah.
Immediately, even without my friend asking something, the foreigner used to, he told my friend, saying that if India wants to really improve, the first thing you have to kill is
TV. Correct. That is a wonderful thing. First you have to kill the television. Then only every family can survive. Otherwise, we are going, we are running short of time and quality. எல்லாத்துலயும் டைம் வந்துருங்க. We are running short of time.
We lose our precious time not by sharing our love and affection with our own loved ones.
Yes.
Second thing, we get all rubbish and garbage inputs to our young minds.
Yes.
Of course, once we become mature and elder, then we know what is good and what is not good.
Yeah.
They corrupt the young mind. Particularly these multinationals, particularly in the food sector, they play havoc by attracting this young generation.
Yes.
They target the generation between 15 to 25, 30.
Yeah.
For making them to addict this KFC, pizza, all those things, unwanted stuff, and it is really rubbish.
Really rubbish. Unknowingly, we are eating all Chinese food. We are all eating only Chinese food. Chicken Manchurian, then we are roti, then noodles, then burgers. Everything has come in now. So we are not eating what we are supposed to. Of course, rice அதிகமா carbohydrate இருக்கு, அது இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு we can limit it, but not ஒரு பந்துக்காக 100 ரூபாய் செலவு பண்ணணும். 5 ரூபாய் கூட இல்ல, 2 ரூபாய் தான். The same thing we can make it at home rather than going and giving 100 rupees and getting the burger. என்ன வச்சிருக்கா கொஞ்சம் லட்டூஸ் அந்த என்னங்கிறது இது புட்டைக்கோஸ், அது அந்த சீஸ், ஆமா சாண்ட்விச், அது சிலதெல்லாம் என்ன ஆனியன் இருக்குது, தக்காளி இருக்குது, இவ்வளவுதான் இருக்குது. அதுக்கு கேப்சிகம் இருக்குது 100 ரூபாய். ஸோ we are all taken somewhere else. அதனால ரொம்ப ரொம்ப கேர்ஃபுல்லா இருந்தா மட்டுமே. டைம் இஸ் வெரி ஷார்ட். அந்த பீஸா வந்து ஜீரணமே ஆகாது. ஆக்சுவலி சாப்பிட்டோம்னா சால்வ். அதனால we have to be very very careful in molding our. Naturally, naturalize it. You are already realizing it. You are unable to control the children. Very emotional. Very emotional. நிறைய விஷயங்கள் வந்து we see in the colleges. Emotional. Everybody is emotional because already one or two only will be there in each family, and they are guided by the parent. கண்ணே மணியே என்ன வேணும் வாங்கிக்கப்பா, ஆல் ஃப்ரீயா போதும் அப்படின்னு. And the same thing they are expecting in the college also, school, everywhere. Unless and otherwise we take some lead in thinking, giving a different thought, we will not be able to survive. That is very difficult. நிறைய விஷயங்கள் இன்னும் நிறைய பகிர்ந்துக்கு நினைக்கிறேன். I am sorry it's a little late and you are all like have to reach home. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.